We have with us Beerud Sheth, co-founder and CEO of Gupshup. A little bit about your company, that would be great, and the unicorn status that it has attained.
So Gupshup, as you know, the word itself means conversations, and that's what we do. We focus on conversational AI. We help businesses engage with their consumers through conversational channels like WhatsApp or RCS or Instagram and so on. And they do that by building AI agents for marketing, for commerce, for customer support. And we have 100,000 plus clients across 100 countries. So very high scale business, and that's what we do. Yeah.
And is it right to say that vernaculars and different languages are a big aspect of the work that you're into?
Exactly. I think, so think about the consumer experience, right? Today, if you want to interact with a business, you go to their website or use their mobile app. But now, going forward, every business, every brand will build an AI agent, which is like a ChatGPT-like experience just for that brand itself. And the consumer can then either just text or voice, right? And could be multilingual. Right, it's all available 24/7. It's very knowledgeable. It's highly personalized, and so on. Right. So now you just talk to a business. Maybe the analogy is it's like talking to a shopkeeper or a bank relationship manager, rather than going to sort of clicking in through some catalog or large numbers of screens. You just tell them what you want to do, and they make it very, very easy. So it's very delightful, just like I said, like using ChatGPT or something. Yeah.
Love that. Unicorn as a term itself seems very mythical, but you've made it like more of a reality. How easy or difficult is it for a startup company? There's so many out there. There's so many possibilities, and yet they are relevant. Some of them maybe not. What has the journey been? How does it become justifiable to call somebody a unicorn company? It must have taken years of work.
Yeah, I mean, I think it reflects getting to a stage where, to have that kind of valuation, you have to have sizable amount of hundreds of millions in revenues, which means you have thousands of customers, you figured out product market fit, you've built out a scale organization, you've expanded, quite a lot, right? So I think so it's always hard to get to that scale, get to that level. Though I think these days now with AI and so on, some of these companies are getting there faster and faster, so I think sometimes if you have a product that really resonates well with the market and the revenues can grow very quickly, then the valuations can go with that as well. But in general, right, I think getting to the stage takes a lot of time and effort. Inevitably there'll be ups and downs. It's a bit of a roller coaster. So, entrepreneurs and startups, the companies themselves, have to build the resiliency, have to build the staying power to be able to navigate the bad times as much as the good times, right? Which generally is easier to handle. So I think there's being able to build the right kind of culture, building that resiliency, the strength, doing course correction, doing the pivots or the changes that are required, because something you try, if it doesn't work, then you try something else or try it differently and so on. So there's a lot of elements that go into, going through all of these phases to get to this scale. Yeah.
And this is where the scaling and the human aspect of it, which is networking, TiE becomes very integral to all of this ideas coming to life.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the magic of Silicon Valley, and as reflected by TiE itself, is this sharing of these shared experiences, right? So you have entrepreneurs who pay it forward, who explain, the mistakes they made, so that the next set of entrepreneurs don't repeat the same ones, maybe do something else, right? And sort of these battle scars that are hard earned, right? That can just simply by sharing, educating, mentoring, advising, investing. I mean, these are all the things that the network makes it feasible and makes it possible. So, in a way, what Silicon Valley is to the world, I mean, TiE is to Silicon Valley because it's a even higher density of, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, both successful ones and aspiring, and so on. And I think that shared knowledge base, right, that experience and skill set and the ideation, the creativity, along with the investments and mentoring and so on, I think that's an invaluable part of it.
Thank you so much for this wonderful Gupshup. Appreciate that.